The journey to my journey. As I'm walking on the beach, I'm realizing that I keep taking everyone else's journey for myself instead of my own journey. Doing what everybody else wants me to do and not doing what I want. I had to take a picture of where I started, where I was headed, and where I'm going. I have to stop living for everyone and live for myself. I know this. I keep telling myself this. But yet and still, I keep doing it. Making another transition is hard because I've been on my own. But I also have to realize that I have a codependency problem. It's time to heal the codependency and be dependent on myself. Others can help you along the journey, but you can't depend on others to help you on your journey. You have to take it one step at a time. In life, that's how it goes. No one wants the test. They just want to give the testimony. I've been there before. I don't want to do that anymore. You get the lesson, you learn the lesson, and you move forward from the lesson. People change. Characters change. Someone's love for you changes. You don't have to keep going and proving yourself for someone or something. If it doesn't make you happy, it's okay to walk away and let it go. It's hard as fuck, but you gotta do it sometimes. And be careful what you manifest. Be careful what you speak into existence, especially if it's not what you really want. When you really want something or someone, put in the work. Make that person or thing feel appreciated no matter what. No matter what. Just appreciate it. Appreciate that you can breathe, that you can walk, that you can see, that your limbs move, your toes move. You open your eyes. That you can take a walk on the beach. Not every journey everybody's supposed to be on. Sometimes you have to take the journey by yourself and learn things and understand things and want things. I know what my true heart desires. It's been this way for a very, very long time. I'm not going to give up on it. What I'm going to start doing is really enjoying what I love to do. Not what somebody else thinks that I should do. Not what someone else wants me to do. And you have to make sacrifices. You have to sometimes, in those sacrifices, live in somebody else's rules. What they want you to do sometimes. And you have to make a decision if that's what you want. Because your next move, you got to determine how bad you want it. The waves make me see that they will always come and can knock you down. But guess what? You get back up. Walking in the sand is one step at a time. It's soft and it's hard. And it's a lot of work. A lot of exercise. Your joints will hurt. But how bad do you want it? You want to be healthy? What are you doing to take those steps? You want to work on your own? What are you doing to take those steps? For the last month and a half, I haven't done anything. I've been soaking in depression. I've been soaking in failure. I've been soaking in, why did this happen? Why did they do this to me? Why wouldn't they do it to me? Sometimes you got to see who the person is. You got to see the signs. You got to see they like to get whatever they want because that's what you allow. It's not always an easy journey, but you got to do it. You got to keep walking. You got to keep going. Right now, that's where I'm headed, to that pier where I started. You got to keep going. I don't care if I'm moving fast or slow. It's one step at a time, right? Start deliberately manifesting what you want, where you want to live, how you want to live, what businesses you want to be connected to, what people you want in your circle, what you want your bank account to look like. I've been manifesting for years. In the words of good, bad, happy, sad, I've all manifested. I have an example. In December of 2016, I said to my family, I can't wait to get away from y'all and be by myself in another state because y'all make me sick and get on my nerves. And guess what? I spent a year in my own apartment by myself. For 5 months, I had someone that was there for me just about every weekend, every day on the phone. And it was great. And then things had to change. And that hurts. But for most of, from February 2020 to December of 2020, I was in my own apartment by myself without family. And the crazy part was, I didn't realize I manifested that until a few weeks ago. So, when you love somebody, don't say hurtful things to them. If they're there for you, you allow them to continue to be there for you and build and support you. And let them know that you appreciate them. And not just by doing something, but by words. Because people want to hear words and actions. They don't want to hear the, I'm by myself, I'm doing this by myself. In some situations, you are doing it by yourself. And then sometimes that person is there for you how they can be, as best as they can be. And appreciate that. Because one day you could lose all of that. And then you sitting there, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. When you love somebody, sometimes you have to let them go. And if it's supposed to be, it will be. And don't just be with something or someone or do something because you're lonely. I was lonely for family, but I wasn't lonely for intimacy. Yeah, a little bit. I missed intimacy. I wasn't lonely for intimacy with another person because I enjoy being in my space, being intimate with myself with wine or toys or just relaxing. And I miss the physical touch. But let me tell you something. That having somebody there was so amazing. The kisses, the hugs, the just because, the surprises of little things. People don't understand how little things come a long way. And when I say little things, I mean getting you pain meds just because they know you're in pain, bringing you food so you don't have to cook, making you something to eat because you're so drained and tired. And you say thank you, but sometimes your words and your actions really mess it up. I don't know what made me decide to video me right now, but I'm heading back to North Carolina. I'm extremely happy to be back in my own place. I have some decisions to truly make. I've been offered to stay in Florida for 6 months, rent-free. I also got to follow rules and regulations of somebody else's house. Shoot. And you got to keep going and figure it out. I'll be back.